It's the Nitro RC Nerds here for another edition of Nitro RC for Dummies. And today what we're going to talk about is steering lock. I'm not really sure the best term to use for it, but if you've ever been using your car and suddenly it's locked and it won't steer anymore, well then today we're going to talk about how to troubleshoot it. Now, Andrew doesn't know this. He's actually just finding out right now that while he was away having a sleepover at his Nana and Papa's house, I used our new ramp to jump his car a little bit, and but that didn't cause the steering lock. Actually, I went head-on into a curb, and that's what caused it. Anyways, so this is going to be real-life troubleshooting, and we're going to discuss what to look for when this happens, because it does happen quite a bit. The very first thing that I can advise is don't force it, whatever you do. So if it's locked, something's not right. It could be a dog bone, it could be an axle, it could be a steering link. Everything that I've looked at so far seems okay. I'm not seeing anything broken, so I'm just going to have to start taking it apart and figuring out what it is. So this will be some real-life troubleshooting. Alright, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is begin by undoing this hub and taking a look inside of the steering knuckle. So we'll see exactly what we have going on here. So we'll get an idea here, and I got to be careful of all my little parts. Get an idea of what we have going on. I don't see anything just yet. So what I need to do, oh, I thought I loosened it. There we go. Let's get this pin out. Take this off. And yeah, it looks like we are having some pretty good issues here. Alright, so now we just got to get in there a little bit further. Alright, so looking at this axle here, everything seems to be fine. So for now though, I'm just going to leave that out and see if it's the axle on the other side. So now what we'll do is we'll see if we have anything over on this side over here. Wow. Alright, so now we're getting this piece finally out here. And let's turn it over. Let's see what sort of damage we have. It does appear, I don't know. I don't know what it could be. Could have just locked up. Go ahead and take the axle out of here and see how that looks. Now what we'll do is we'll see if anything here got messed up, and it doesn't appear as though it did. So, actually it kind of does. So what I'm going to do, first of all, is make sure I don't lose these darn parts, right? I'm going to take this steering link right here off. Okay, everything seems fine. Again, maybe it was just a matter of taking it off, or maybe the steering link just got jacked up a little bit. I'm not sure, but now we'll go ahead and put it back together and see what occurred. Alright, well I finally figured out what it is. It was, it's kind of hard to explain. It was underneath my servo saver right here, this nut that goes on to this steering link was actually a little bit loose. And so what occurred, as it went under here, it just simply got stuck in that area right there. So what I need to do is just tighten that nut up and all is fine. But I ended up taking apart quite a bit of it to figure out what it is. But the good news is everything is up and running. So with that, just kind of let this be somewhat, hopefully it was a lesson to me, and I hope it will be a lesson to you. And that anytime something like this happens, your steering gets stuck or whatever, you just have to get in there and kind of take the pieces apart. Again, don't force anything, just take things apart slowly, and remember where things go and how they go back together and all that good stuff, and you should be able to eventually determine what the problem is. For the Nitro RC nerds, this is John, and have a great evening. Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.